Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy.
Mhm.
Oh, we're so glad to see names coming through already. Look
Yay.
who's here.
Yay.
PLJ.
PLJ.
Hi, John. I'm so glad you guys are watching.
We did have dinner with PLJ and Don
Yes.
the other night.
Yes. I actually posted about it, said, left a message for you guys saying we had so much food that they had brought over. We said, now you've got to come and help us eat it. But let's give a toast to everybody who's here.
And PLJ knows when he actually, and we should give a shout out to Michelle and Todd also.
Oh, yes.
They were part of that.
Because they were part of that whole gift
caper.
Giving caper. Hi, Glenna. Happy Sunday Fun Day. We're using your mugs and still loving them every time we do.
Yep.
In fact, you know what I've started doing? I get this mug out at night and I make hot steaming water with honey and lemon. And it kind of helps calm me down and get me ready to go to bed. So I'm getting,
or is that?
No, I'm just taking that now. I decided not to open up those capsules anymore. Just take the pill and go to bed.
It was a mess.
But anyway, I'm using this for more than just Sunday Fun Day anymore.
Yes, exactly.
But we're glad to
Very
see
versatile.
your names. And we're also going to continue to check on another computer.
If anyone's having issues getting on.
Yes, and
to
I'm
YouTube.
hoping we can see Trudy's name today because
Yes.
she was one of the people who had a little bit of difficulty.
All right.
Happy Sunday Fun Day, Michelle. Good to see you.
Mhm.
And LaDon here as well. Happy Sunday Fun Day, LaDon. I'm glad you were able to get through with no problems. I'm really hoping that everybody else who is our favorite patron can get through as well
Yep,
today
that's
too.
true.
And we may, I may even have sick you guys on some of the people who are having trouble because you've had such a great experience. And actually PLJ had trouble. He said,
Yeah.
I can get in, I can see it, but I can't chat. Why can't I chat? And then he figured it out. And that was when it became Google, Safari, or Chrome. And once you picked one and you created a username and then an image, you were able to get through to comment. So that's all a part of the live chat. Yes, we do love them. Dawn came in too. I'm in. Yay.
Hey. Is that a first for her?
It is.
Oh.
It's her first time being
Cheers,
here
Dawn.
too. So we want to know if it was easy for you to set it all up. Mrs. PLJ in the house. So we thought that we would actually start the broadcast with something that we had put on. I'm using this as a little security blanket. I can see I'm not letting go. We had put something on social media this week and got
Wednesday, right?
and we got a lot of feedback. In fact, my father called a half an hour ago and said, hey, I saw you guys on a walk. What were you doing? Are you out and about? Yeah. What did you do? Well, we took the camera on our phone, turned on the video, put it up and started talking as we were walking. He said, so does everybody know? I said, well, they will after today. So I'll show you what we're talking about.
Some knew ahead of time.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'll show you what we're talking about
Okay.
so that anybody who hasn't seen it will kind of be in on what we're talking about. This is called taking a walk. We just wanted to check in with you and let you know we're doing great. And we're taking a walk this morning. Those of you who are the VIP patrons know exactly why we're checking in. And we just wanted to show you that happy, healthy, alive, getting some exercise, getting some fresh air, and feeling really, really good. We've had amazing support from everyone out there, and feeling strong enough to probably say something on Sunday Fun Day about what this week has been like. But we love you guys, and I said to Paul, maybe this is just a great way to check in and say hi.
And we will see you Sunday, right?
Yes, we'll plan to see you same bad time, same bad channel on Sunday Fun Day with Paul and Judy. Bye now.
All right. For those, I love you actually leaving that picture up because the reason many people were surprised is that was less than 24 hours after your surgery.
Yes.
And they're like, what the hell are you doing?
The people who know me. Well, and the VIP patrons. And that's one of the things that's so much fun. And we want to talk a little bit about that with you later in the show. But the whole point of taking the walk and checking in is because we did share this in a Zoom call with our VIP patrons. And I said, okay, I feel cradled by you. I feel confident. And the first time I went through this, which was 14 years ago, it was breast cancer on one side. And I didn't want to tell anybody. And I said, I can handle it. You know, it was almost one of those things where I'm sitting
I
in the
don't want
waiting
pity.
room and the nurse
Right.
said, okay, well, it's cancer. Like looking at me like, oh my God, what's going to happen? She's going to break down. I said, okay, so what's the next
So what do we
step?
do?
You know, what do we do? Let's move on. So I didn't say anything because I just thought I can handle it. But it was a very, very tough thing to go through. And it wasn't easy. And this time, yes, I was diagnosed with it again 14 years later. And this time they said they can't just do a lumpectomy. They're recommending double mastectomy.
We got to go.
So that was a huge blow. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, wow. Like, talk about being hit over the head with a hammer. So once again, we said, well, okay, what's the next step? How quickly do we do this? Are we sure we need to take both? And many people have been through these things before, so I'm sure you could have stories that rivaled this one. But you know, it's funny, I even told the VIP patrons in our Zoom call, which you can be a part of anytime you want to be. I said, the weirdest thing happened when I got home from the doctor's appointment and getting that news. I said, the first thing that crossed my mind was, if Angelina Jolie can do it, I can do it. Yeah. And I know that sounds like so light and so carefree, but she didn't even have cancer. She just knew she had the BRCA gene and she decided, I've got 6 kids to raise. I'm not going to take a chance. And so she had a double mastectomy. Mine, of course, was cancer. So they said, we don't know yet until after the pathology report whether or not you're going to need radiation, whether or not you're going to need chemotherapy. And of course, yes, you are going to lose all your hair. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, like your world goes upside down. So anyway, it's been going surprisingly well. I've been not in a great deal of pain. And we've been getting up every morning and doing something.
Exercise. Yep.
And PLJ and Dawn, you'll be impressed. We rode 11.5 miles on bikes today. Yeah. And the other thing that anybody who's been through this probably does know, or anybody who knows of someone, family member, daughter, granddaughter, nieces, you end up with tubes coming out of your sides because they're drainage tubes. So they want to release any pressure. So I just figured out a way to grab my fanny pack, stick the tubes in the fanny pack, wrap it around my waist, and off we went on our little bike ride. Yes, and I've been wearing them. We've gone to the movies, actually enjoyed with no guilt sitting in the movie theater. And so we wanted to talk about that a little bit later with you too, kind of like our new segment. What have you seen lately? Thanks, John. Yeah, it hasn't been, you know, the easiest thing, but I'll get through it.
And we have a great community with people like PLJ and Dawn.
That's what has been, right, I think, so helpful is all that support and feeling, you know, and the laughter. We've been laughing, we've been carrying on, we've been telling stories. The flowers have been coming right and left. Somebody brought me soup earlier today, a doll who takes one of my fitness classes over at our community center. She said, I've got lentil soup. It's the healing soup and it's nice and hot. Tell Paul to come over here. It's ready.
And I did.
Yes. Yeah. So little things like that have just been so wonderful that I said, you know what? I am definitely strong enough to share this with whoever watches Paul and Judy on Sunday Fun Day, and just kind of let it be out there because I don't know what is to follow. And I'm just going to try and be as strong as possible and come and visit you guys as often as we can. But if this is any indication, we won't skip a beat. You know, we'll just keep right on going.
Who was it? It was one of our VIPs. I don't know if it's Michelle or said when we were having the Zoom call, and they said, well, these things aren't for the girls anyway. They're for the guys.
It was Michelle. She's one of our VIP patrons. Oh, yeah. And
very funny.
She and Carol and Deborah were all in on that conversation. And I said, all right, this is just among the 5 of us because I'm going to go with it and see what happens. Yeah. And she said, Michelle, who's watching right now and has commented a couple times, She said, don't worry about it. You don't need them anymore. They're really for the guys anyway. I don't even want mine. That was just hysterical. But that's the brevity that we've been able to experience through all of this.
And Judy did great. And when she was in the recovery room, I got a call from the surgeon. And he said that she did great. It couldn't have gone better. And we got it all.
Yep.
Those are words to live by.
It made you happy. Yeah. Oh, I think you had a harder time than I did, really. Thank you, Ladad. That's very sweet. Yeah, from my workout videos, I frequently at the end say, "You're a rock star. You did it." So those are very wise words. But with that, we did want to keep some of our other fun segments going.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing the reason I wanted to share is because I think it is a very difficult thing for anybody to go through. And if there's any way that I can be either an answer to your question or an example of what you can do, not letting it stop you or get you down, I'd love to help other people who are finding it tough to go through something difficult. And I remember when I did go through it the first time, there was a woman, I didn't even know her. She was down the street from us, and she was walking her dog, and she said, you live right down in whatever our address was, 637. I said, yes. She said, my mom was just diagnosed with breast cancer, and would you be willing to talk to her about your experience? And it was amazing to me that she felt comfortable enough to ask. And I said, of course. I mean, if I can help anybody. So that's another reason I thought, it is what it is. Just put it out there, and maybe I can help somebody else who ends up going through it too.
Yep.
But anyway, with that said, let's go into signs of all kinds.
On the lighter side,
we have some great light sides coming up in the show today too. So ready to start?
I'm ready.
Okay, so here we go with our first sign of all kinds. This one is from Chris V. And how perfect on the heels of that story. I will bitch about heat. I will bitch about cold. I will bitch about sunshine and about growing old. I will bitch about everything inside and out. You will find there is nothing I can't bitch about.
And that was done in the voice of Dr. Seuss.
I know. It's hysterical. Isn't that fun?
Dr. Seuss went very dark.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh, Brenda, thank you. You got through for the first time. She's one of our patrons, and I haven't seen your name, so you're so sweet. Thank you, Brenda. Cheers. I'm so glad you were able to be involved in the live chat. Yay! So let's keep going. And by the way, you guys, if you ever want to take screenshots of these with your phone or your computer, they're very fun to pass on to other people. PLJ has one, I think, in here that he contributed this week too. Also from Chris V. I've learned 2 important lessons in life. I can't recall the first one, but the second one is that I need to start writing stuff down. Yeah.
It is true. The older you get.
We can all relate to that.
What did I come into this room for?
That's right. Our next one is from Connie M. Have you seen this one? Did I show you this?
No, you didn't. It's true. We do shrink as we get older.
Poor little pencil.
Yeah. Nub.
Hardly any eraser left. A little nub. Thank you, Connie. She also contributed the next one. At my age, I need more of a do-over than a makeover. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Let's start back from the beginning.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't want to go through birth again.
No, you don't? Was it traumatizing?
It was terrible.
From what you remember. Thank you, Connie. Our next one is actually contributed from both Connie and Karen. They both found this one. For my summer diet, I start with a nice big salad bowl and then fill it with ice cream.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That lady stars in a lot of reading clips.
She does. She's very fun. She reminds me of Levin. Just with all the funny sayings. And she would just,
roll off her tongue.
Roll right off her tongue. Spout it out. No problem. We would just all be doubled over with laughter. Our next one is from Glenna. They are not gray hairs. They are wisdom highlights.
I like it.
See, I do too. Good going, Glenna. Keep them coming. I love it. Very many of us can relate. Wisdom highlights for sure. Our next one's from Jane S. This is fun. You get to read this one, Paul.
I can't afford an ancestry DNA kit to learn about my relatives, so instead I posted online that I had won the lottery.
That's a way to get them
You'll
coming
have
running.
a lot more.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm trying to get fewer of them.
Fewer. Well, then don't tell anybody you won the lottery. Somebody did win the lottery, didn't they? Out
Yes,
of California.
one person.
That huge, was it
And
the
it-
largest lottery in history?
I think it was the third largest.
Oh, okay.
And it was one person, and I believe I don't know why it's funny to me.
Why?
That the place where it was bought was in Skid Row.
Did you actually read that?
Yeah, there's a place in LA, I guess, Skid Row.
Skid Row.
Yeah.
And they bought the ticket there?
They've done pretty well.
Got out of Skid Row, I'm
Good
sure, pretty
investment.
darn fast. Okay. Thank you, Jane. She also contributed this one. I don't know if you can see it again, depending on the device
Yes.
you're using to watch the show. That's why I say take a snapshot and you can blow it up on your device. So the dog is looking for his ball. My ball, where's my ball? And the father, I hid his ball. He can't stand being separated from it for 5 minutes. And then there's dad under the same couch.
Where's
My phone? Where's my phone?
The dog laughs.
The dog hid it.
Mhm.
Yep. See? Turnabout's fair play. I don't know. Does that fit?
Yes. it
Okay. Thank you, Jane. This one is from Janice. Okay, so this is one you have to really kind of get your eyeballs close to the screen to see. Madge figured if her upper arm was going to flap, she might as well get a flag tattoo.
That's nice.
Very nice.
So you don't have to worry about
Waving.
the wobbling.
That's right. There's a
Arms
purpose for that
anymore.
waving now.
Very patriotic.
See? I like it, Janice. Janice brings us the next one, too. Oh, gosh. I laughed out loud when I first read this one. It's another hot day, so I've taken all my clothes off and opened every window. I feel so much better, although the other people on the bus don't seem so pleased. Yeah, if you read that a couple times,
Yeah.
it's sort of, oh, wow. Yeah, the visual on that
Mhm.
one is not too good. Hey, Deborah. How are you? Welcome.
Yay.
She got through. Nice to see your name. Smiling face. We wanted to talk to you VIPs about the night for the Zoom call this
Oh,
week.
that's right.
So we'll get with you about that a little later.
Mhm.
Thank you, Janice. This one is from Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave?
Oh, I think you
Uh-oh.
get to read this one.
No. Wait, is it clean? Am I able to read it?
You're able
Okay.
to read it, yes.
I asked the waitress for a quickie, and she slapped me. The old woman next to me said, "It's pronounced quiche, dear." All right, that's a good one. Good one, Uncle Dave.
Very good one, Uncle Dave. One of the few clean ones that
We
we
can
can
put-
share with you. I like that. See, that one is worth sharing. Definitely. It's pronounced quiche, dear. Thank you, Uncle Dave. This one is from PLJ.
Oh, no.
There you go. This is for you too.
Okay. When I was a kid, my bedtime was 9 p.m. I couldn't wait to be a grown-up so I could go to bed anytime I wanted. Turns out it's 9 p.m. And we also know for a fact PLJ gets up like 5 in the morning.
Oh, I know. So no wonder he goes to bed at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Thank you, PLJ.
He's also the dog whisperer.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Our next one is from Carol S. Go slow. Accident porn area. Accident prone area. Oh.
Are you sure?
Well, I know.
People maybe mark their territory there.
Carol has a good
And you
sense of humor.
accidentally
Land on it.
Sneak up on them.
Go slow. Thank you, Carol,
You can tell by the bad music playing as you go there.
as you're getting closer.
And
And this one is from Connie M. Found it over yonder drive. Very nice. Thank you for everyone for your contributions.
Yes.
We love them all. I have a whole lot more. As you know, I save them in little files.
Yes.
I have
And then occasionally she forgets who
every once in a
belong to.
while. But as soon as they come through, I try to take a snapshot of them and then get to the computer and put them in your file so that then I can go back and see. And then I sometimes say to myself, oh my gosh, have I already used this one or not? So every once in a while you might see one that, you know, comes through a second time, but most of the time I'm getting the new ones each time. So, okay.
What?
So you know how we said there's brevity in the show today too? We wanted to start with the news that people were curious about because of that silly walk we did.
Okay.
But I have some really, really, really exciting news.
Oh, that's right. I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Yeah. It's a little premature to tell you, but I asked the powers that be if it was okay just to drop a little nugget of information about what's coming down the pike. And they said yes, because they hope to have it up on the site by next week or the week after. Mm-hmm. You guys, I have partnered with Kohl's department store, and I have a Judy Kroll sterling silver line that is coming to Kohls.com.
If only you had a pair of earrings you could show them.
If only I had a whole bunch of earrings that I can entice you with, because I put together a fun little video to show you, to give you an example of what some of these things look like. It's the Judy Kroll sterling silver hoop line, and it's coming to Kohls.com. I'll keep you posted. As I said, it's a little, those are similar to the ones I'm wearing now.
Those really simple, really shiny ones.
With the diamond cutting, yes. When I wear them, because I've had the samples for a little while now, so I've been kind of alternating wearing them out for dinner with friends just to see comments. Paul loves those. That ribbon, that twisted high polished ribbon effect. Those are really nice, and they're really everyday wear. These are very dramatic. There's a lot of movement in them. They've got the diamond cutting and the high polish, but again, falls into the whole, thank you, Michelle. I know, I'm so excited. And then those are just kind of fun, bent tubular sterling silver. Those are the ones that I have on today that I thought would be fun to wear. A little more diamond cut.
You know, from a distance, they look like they're diamonds.
They're really sparkly. And I think those are the ones that Jasmine wants.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I wear them out, people will say, when are they coming? How much are they? And you know what? I don't even know how much they are. But it'll be Kohls.com. And we will keep you posted when exactly they're up there. Or every once in a while, just go to Kohls.com and you'll be able to check it out for yourself under jewelry and sterling silver, or you can even type in the brand name at that point. So, yay! I'm in trouble. I love earrings. Yeah. I know, me too. I always used to say,
you'll use up all the profits.
Thanks, LaDon. It's true. I always used to say that I felt like earrings were really the most personal piece of jewelry that you could wear, because they're closest to your face and they frame your face and they light up your face, and sometimes they move and they kiss your face. But that's what people see. They see your smile, they see your eyes, and they see what frames it, your hairstyle and your earrings. So yeah, I'm really, really, really excited. So thank you. And again, I'll keep you posted. They're probably going to roll it out just a few styles at a time. I'm not really sure, but I just wanted to give you kind of an overview, a look-see, yes, at what to expect. So yay! So that's another cat out of the bag. Definitely a loaded show, right? Yeah. So then this is another thing that we wanted to talk about, and that is the whole Patreon experience. And those of you who are commenting, you're in trouble too.
She's not afraid to use it.
She's not afraid to use it.
Don't they have Kohl's Cash or something like that?
Maybe. I haven't done it. Well, I'm going to have to get a Kohl's credit card too. Isn't that fun? I love that. But the whole experience that you guys are having, the Patreon experience, being able to comment, being able to chat live, being able to get the news first, that's why I even put, when we promoted this, when I said news and entertainment, because I thought, every once in a while we are providing you with news too. It may not be the kind of news that you tune in on your TV to see, but it's still updates.
Well, ours is more pleasant than what's happening usually.
True. But as you guys know, and I'm preaching to the choir, but for people who are watching the show after the fact, we just wanted you to know about our, oops, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Let me bring that one down and put this one up. So that is our Patreon page. And as you know, you can go through and you can see all the different tiers and all the different membership levels. And when I was talking about the Zoom call that we had on Monday, it's that center tier. And so we're doing, in addition to you guys being able to see the Sunday Fun Days and the What's the Big Deals, when do we get mugs and t-shirts?
Hey, we need to start working on that.
We
Merch.
do. Merch. Yes, merchandise. I love that, Deborah. We haven't forgotten you.
Yep.
Definitely thinking about that. And oh, Brenda, she just paid her Kohl's credit card off. At least, Brenda, I'm assuming you're talking about the Kohl's card on the heels of Glenna's comment. But anyway, it's that center VIP patrons where we're including not just the 5 shows that are live every week to include What's the Big Deal, but then we're adding in 4 weekly Zoom calls, and it gets really personal. It gets really fun. We all ask each other questions. We answer each other's questions.
Ask us anything.
And everybody's asking each other stuff too in the middle. So that's just a lot of fun. But I wanted to also be able to just bring you to see the whole thing. Like, what is the experience of being able to go through? So this is sharing our screen. This is what happens when you land on the Paul and Judy's official Patreon page. You can even go up into that blue button and message us anytime you want to. So that's always an option. And then when you scroll down, you'll be able to see any of the shows that you may have missed, any of the posts welcoming the new people. I love being able to welcome new patrons. We really have a lot of fun with that. And of course, then as we talked about the Zoom calls, nobody but the patrons saw that picture right there. My turquoise toes. I talked about it, but nobody saw the picture because that you have to join in one of the tiers to sometimes be able to see some of the posts. But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it special.
It's fun to get to know everybody on a more personal level.
Oh, yes, which we never were able to do when we were shopping channel hosts. We loved your cards and letters. We loved your emails. But it wasn't as personal as really it's getting now. So that's the experience. And I wanted everybody to see who hasn't become a patron. But then Paul had some fun with this.
Paul always goes a little darker, like our earlier Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
So I posted a couple of things saying, here's how you can find out to be more. And some people got very, very touchy.
John said, have plenty of time soon to meet the merch person. No, you need to retire. You need to finally retire.
He has to work on his spelling first.
Yes.
It said MERH.
It did. Yeah, so maybe you won't be a good one for our merchandise.
The spelling might be a little, off on the t-shirts.
Sunday Fin Day with Paul and Judy. Wait, what?
Well, yeah, we're going swimming.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, go ahead.
So some people, wanted to tell me how much they didn't want to buy.
So you cue me to start.
Yes, let's start with
right.
Penny.
Okay.
Yes, Penny says, no, thank you, not paying to be a patron. So it was really quick to the point.
Yes.
But of course, I reassured her that, well, listen, if you can't, and for some reason, there's always the replay.
Sure.
A few years later.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Then we got Lisa Marie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
She says, always about the money. The audacity of rich people asking ordinary people for money just to watch them. No, first of all, I thanked her for calling us rich. But secondly, if she had only gotten to me sooner, because we went and spent like $10 or $11 a ticket to watch Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise.
This is true.
And that was only 3 hours.
And then we paid another $28
for popcorn and everything.
Popcorn,
Food.
Dinner, wine, beer.
Yeah.
Movies are expensive.
We're still paying off that credit card. But then Connie came to our rescue.
Bless her heart.
Yes.
Wait till you see this. Connie answered Lisa Marie.
I still watch them when I can. I love both of them.
That was so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We love Connie. She's another very good, loyal contributor to Signs of All Kinds.
It might have been too soon, but when I
Connie
saw that, I love both of them. You could have made a reference to your double mastectomy, but too soon.
Way too soon. You're a sick puppy.
Is that all we did
No.
today? Oh, no.
There are more.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Okay. All right.
Is this the Barb?
Let me line it up. Yes.
Barb.
I think this is the double. This is the dual one. I think this one has
Yes.
2 pages.
Barb was awesome. Hi, Paul. Someone hacked your account and posted about asking people to give you money through Patreon. Crazy. who on earth would do that? Change your password and be careful out there. I'm worried about you. And I said, hey, you made me laugh out loud. There we go. That's the Dear Pauly.
Yes.
Instead of Dear Abby, it's going to be Dear
Yes.
Pauly for
It's
all
the
of
Dear
you.
Pauly file.
Yes.
From the Dear Pauly
All
file.
of your, I'm the complaint desk.
Yes.
And
But what was that one that we saw above the door when we were in Belize? Yes, at the
Yes.
Tipsy Tuna. They have the greatest signs. If you ever go
Yeah.
to Placencia, go to the Tipsy Tuna. And above the sign of the, I think the office door. What is it?
all the complaints like expired yesterday or something.
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
The time to give your complaint is yesterday.
Has expired. Yes. Anyway, too funny. But so we realize that we're going to get people who are not interested. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
We get it. But we're going to make the patron experience fun
Right.
for you. It's the times. Yes. Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
For
It's so
sure.
funny.
So Mr. and Miss PLJ are dear friends and get to see the Pauly and Judy all the time. We still joined. Yes, you did.
Huh?
And I'm telling you, you know what I told them? Everybody,
What?
in front of the world, I will say, get rid of one of the accounts and you two join as a VIP patron. You know why? Because I think the other VIP patrons would like to meet you and you can then join the Zoom calls with us.
I'm still going to threaten to have them as guests on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we have a superstar businessman, PLJ.
Yeah.
And then we have a superstar real estate agent.
Yeah.
And a broker now, right?
She's got a broker's license,
Yeah.
I think. Am I right, Dawn? Did you get your broker's license? I know that it was grueling, all the
Oh, yeah.
studying, and,
Yeah.
and I think she took it. And then it's kind of like a law degree. If you don't get past the first time, then you have to take it again and then again. But
If it ain't
very,
broke,
very
broker.
talented
If
people.
it ain't broke, broker it.
Exactly. So I am. Are them people serious?
I know.
They're real. He
Yeah, they're
actually
I
took
always,
screenshots
I
of.
always enjoy those.
He loves that kind of stuff. Bring it on. He's like the bring it on guy. Got big shoulders. So anyway, that's from the Dear Pauly file. So I think we went through all of the Patreon page experience, what
mhm.
that's all about. And if anybody wants to upgrade to the Zoom calls, that would be so much fun. But stay right where you are. We're very, very happy with where you are. If you're happy with that too, we'd love it, love it, love it. And we're happy to answer any personal questions that you have. Message us either on the Patreon page or certainly as you have in any other way, like Instagram or Facebook Messenger. And just one other thing, well, a couple of other things, because I did put together a nice little show close for you as appreciation for your watching us. But I did want to remind you, because I can't not remind you, don't forget about the big deal.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, this is the price of $69 is going to expire at the end of the month. And we're probably not going to have an August big deal. This just in.
Right.
So we're
running out of merchandise. We're
Ooh.
talking to our manufacturer,
Yep.
and it may be a couple of month hiatus before he can replenish
Yes.
what we go through.
Looking through more of the other overstock items. So just so you know, that is the big deal. And you can find it on shopgemistry.com. And obviously you just go to that site, shopgemistry.com/brand/Judy-Kroll.
That's genuine turquoise, Sonoran turquoise. It is, what do we say, a minimum of 2 carats 15 of peridot, which is
Yes.
the August birthstone.
Yes, there are, I think, let's see, 2, 4, 6, yes, 8 oval peridot stones, beautifully paired up and complementary to that turquoise stone. And of course, it's more than 50% off. Normally
And that reminds
$149.
me, if you look at that matrix there, it reminds me of number 8 turquoise, which is really expensive. But
And
it's genuine turquoise from Mexico.
yes, sizes 5 through 9. So regularly $149, $69, and 5 through 9. And of course, there are a few other things that you can find that highlight turquoise on that site. So if you want to noodle around, feel free, because you'll be able to see some other things there as well. Okay. So did we cover everything?
I think we did.
Okay. I missed one of the comments.
Okay.
Paul wanted to run the show today. Aren't you glad he didn't?
No, aren't you glad I didn't? Yeah. I was the one.
It would have been all Paul all the
I
time.
was. That's why when we were on the walk, I said, yes, she's going to be there someday.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
signs of all
It would be a
kinds,
disaster.
absolute
You know,
videos,
Nobody wants to
stories.
see carnage like that if I were running the show.
I hold the power of the mouse in my hand. By the way, I got a new mouse.
Oh, that's right. We forgot.
Do you guys
to
remember
update you on that
when
one.
I couldn't control the show?
Anything.
I'm looking all over the. Yeah, that went into the trash. This is my new friend.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So we love you. We thank you so much for
And
hanging in there, supporting
Let
us.
us know the day. Did you say Tuesday?
I'm thinking, what do you think, girls? Tuesday, 7:00. Give us a thumbs up. Message us on the Patreon page.
Yeah.
And we'll look for your nod of approval. We're thinking that might be a good night to try.
What will be the theme for this one?
I leave the Zoom themes to you.
And no, to them.
No, it's to you.
To me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, because
I'll announce it before when you tell me the time. Then I'll get the inspiration.
Okay. All right. We call it our VIP Zoom lounge. Just like being the VIP, going to the VIP lounge at the airport, you know, when you have the special card to get in.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll leave you on that note.
And you have wise words.
I do.
Okay.
I have wise words that I would love to share with you. Here they come. Have a wonderful week, y'all. We love you.